people who might come across this content online. Yep. Perfect. Good afternoon once again, everyone. You're welcome on board. This is our masterclass on artificial intelligence productivity tools organized by Excellence Foundation. Excellence Foundation is a non-profit organization in South Sudan, and as part of its work, it does masterclasses that happen every 2 weeks. So these masterclasses come from a range of areas of expertise, and they are facilitated by people who are not knowledgeable in those areas. The last session we had was on how to write a compelling project proposal, and now, you know, most of you might have heard of the debate, and in the news you might have heard a lot about artificial intelligence, most especially recently. So today we thought of why can't we discuss some of these tools? Why can't we share and see if we can learn from what each of us knows? Now, you should know that artificial intelligence productivity tools are meant to harness the power of artificial intelligence to enhance efficiency, automation, and decision-making in various domains. So when we talk of artificial intelligence is more like a machine or a software that is trained to help people do their work easily. So this can be a software, like I mentioned earlier, and also this can be a machine. And also it is also more of like in some countries now, when you go to some restaurants, when you order, your order will be brought by a robot. So the robot is more like an artificial intelligence machine. And also online, there are some things that you don't need to do, like them using your computer manually, but you can actually just give instructions and a software can do it for you. So most of these artificial intelligence tools for office and school can analyze a large amount of data. They can detect patterns, and they can perform very complex tasks in real time. So tasks that if you were to do them manually can actually take you a couple of minutes or a couple of hours. But with the use of artificial intelligence, it can actually reduce that task for you. And also with these artificial intelligence tools, they can help empower individuals and organizations by streamlining processes, reducing manual effort, and unlocking new possibilities. So for instance, let's say you are in an office. You don't use artificial intelligence tools, but your colleague uses artificial intelligence tools. That colleague of yours who uses artificial intelligence tools will be more productive than you, because like you can get tasks done really quickly, but for you, because you are doing things manual, it can take you really, really long to accomplish certain tasks. Now, what are the benefits of these artificial intelligence tools? One of it is increased efficiency, because like I mentioned earlier, these artificial intelligence tools automate time-consuming tasks, which reduces manual effort. And again, they accelerate the processes, which allows teams to focus on more strategic activities. So like for us now in workplaces, okay, what you need to focus on now is focus on really very strategic things that machines cannot do at the moment. But some of these things, just let the artificial intelligence do for you, and then you focus on better things. And then another thing is, with these artificial intelligence tools, they can help you scale operations efficiently and then handle large volumes of work in less time. Yeah, obviously, when you're able to do a lot of work in a short period of time, this means that there are a lot of chances that your entity can grow, you see? And when it grows, that means that work is already well for you. You see that? So that is why it's really, really, really important for people like to be able to embrace the use of digital technology, because with the digital technology, things can be fine, and also you can easily grow your organization. And then another thing is this: improve decision making, because like we say that some of these tools, they can help analyze large data sets, they can identify patterns and trends. Okay, as a result of this, they have the ability to generate data driven insights and facilitate informed decision making, because by the end of this data analysis, a decision that you will take can be really easy. And also they help enhance accuracy and reduce the risk of human error. Yeah, because like we say, all of you know, English says nobody is perfect. Yeah, but then when you are able to incorporate the use of artificial intelligence into your work, it will really enhance your accuracy and it will reduce a lot of risks of human errors. Another thing is enhance customer experience. So for instance, if you use artificial intelligence to automate certain tasks, like for instance, if you work for an organization that receives sort of requests and stuff like that, okay? So you can like make an artificial intelligence tool to provide quick responses, okay? Like some of you probably when you go to some websites, before you connect to a real human being, okay, in that particular company, you will first chat with a bot, you see? So that bot is an artificial intelligence tool. And sometimes you find that the responses of the bot are really, really very kind, and which improves the response times, resolves queries, and enhances customer experience. And also 24/7 availability ensures the round-clock support. So what are some of the things you need to take into consideration before you implement artificial intelligence productivity tools in your workplace? So one of the things you need to take into consideration is you assess your existing processes, and then you identify tasks that could benefit from automation. Yes. So in your workplace, you see what am I doing at the moment? Really, what sort of work can be reduced, and where do we need to bring in artificial intelligence tools? You see that. Another thing is you look at involve stakeholders and subject matter experts to understand pain points and requirements. So one thing before implementing is you identify areas where you think you may need to automate in your workplace. Another thing is you research and evaluate available AI tools, okay? You thoroughly research on available artificial intelligence productivity tools, considering their features, their compatibility, and their user reviews. After that, you shortlist the tools that align with your organization's objectives and requirements. Of course, later on, I will share with you a list of artificial intelligence tools. There are very, very many out there. There are too many, okay? Very, very, very many tools out there. But then the question is, which ones align with the objectives of your organizations, okay? And which ones are compatible? Which ones have the features that you need as an individual, as an organization, to improve your work, or even to improve the work that you do in your school? After that, you can do a pilot implementation. You can select a small-scale pilot project to test the artificial intelligence tools that you have chosen and their effectiveness. After that, you gather feedback, you measure the results, and then you refine the implementation strategy that you need. Another thing is training and adoption, okay? You conduct training sessions to familiarize people that are going to use the artificial intelligence tools. After that, you also encourage adoption by showcasing the benefits and addressing concerns. You monitor the implementation, provide support, and adapt as necessary. So these are some of the key things that you need to know when you are using artificial intelligence. Generally, you should know that artificial intelligence productivity tools are transforming the way we work, and also by automating tasks, generating insights, and empowering decision making, artificial intelligence tools are revolutionizing the, are revitalizing productivity and elevating efficiency. So when we embrace the power of artificial intelligence tool and unlock new productivity levels in our personal and professional life. So this is a call to action for all of us. Do you have any question about this introduction before we move to the next session? Anyone who has a question with the introduction? Is there anything that seems unclear to any of you? Okay, silence means you don't have any issues. So now I have selected a few artificial intelligence tools. One of this category is what we call chatbots and content creation. So the chatbot and content creation. So the chatbot is like just like the way we are chatting now, yeah. So you can put questions and then you can get responses. So it's like conversation. It's like you're talking with your friend, okay? So it's just a chatbot, and some of this, and also you can use them for content creation. And one of these is called BAT, Google BAT. So what you do is, I hope you're seeing my new screen. So what you do is you can come here, just come to it, you type Google BAT. So Google BAT is a tool by Google, okay? Just you go to bat.google.com. I am sharing the link in the chat box. This one is good. It works even on the phone. It works on your phone. On your phone, it also works. Yeah, so this is it, bat.google.com. So when you come here, you can chat with it. For instance, you can say, hello, good afternoon. You see? Then you wait for the response. Then it provides a response. Hello, good afternoon. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. What can I do for you today? Okay, you see? Then you can ask it. You can ask, maybe you say, do you think it is good to use AI at work? Maybe, yeah, just you're having a friendly chat and you ask it. Then you wait for its feedback. Just like I mentioned, it's like just a harmless chat, but also you know that they are very sensitive. Sometimes when you ask them certain kind of questions, they may not give you responses. Yeah. So you see, then they give you the use of AI in workplace can bring about numerous benefits, but it is important to consider the potential drawbacks as well. AI has the potential to improve efficiency, productivity, and decision making. Here is a summary of the pros and cons of using AI at work. So you see, so it provides you with this sort of of benefits. And with Google Bard, it gives you drafts. So you can choose which draft you want. You see, it says draft A, draft B. So you can choose which draft you want. Let's say I want to continue with draft A. So you see, so this is the draft, the pros and the cons of using AI at work. So this is it for chatting, okay? And then the same Google Bard, you can use it for content creation. Let's say that you are a social media manager, and then you want to create content for your campaign about the Media Literacy Week. All of you know that this week has been the week for media information literacy. So you could say write in a clear and concise language, for tweets for a campaign about the media information literacy MIL week 2023. Then you wait for their what? For their response. You see, it gives you an idea. Tweet one, media information, be a critical thinker. In today's digital world, it's more important than ever to be able to evaluate the information you see online. Media literacy can help you do just that. This media information literacy week, learn how to spot misinformation and disinformation, and how to be informed consumer of news. You see, so it creates content for you as somebody who is into this. You see that? So this is how you can use BAT for content creation. And then you can, well, you see where this, so here you will find all your charts, okay? If you want to delete your chart, you click these three dots and then you delete. If you want to give your chart a name, you can click these three dots and then you rename. Let's say I want this one to be meal 2023. You see, now my chart has a new name. If I want to pin it, I can pin it. You see, if I pin, it will remain pinned like this. You see that? If I want to do a new chart, you click here, new chart, and then you begin new chart with what? With BAT. And then if you want to hide this chart sidebar, you click this, and then it hides. And yeah, and then yeah, so this is how it works. And then it can draw tables, by the way. If you also want to draw a table, maybe you say in a table, write 3 pros and cons of Windows and Apple laptops. And then you wait for it to do its work. You see, now here we have different, you see, pros and cons of Windows. You see, it's already in a table. So you can actually, when you copy this and you put it in a Microsoft document or a spreadsheet, it will be in the form of a table. And then here you can do settings, you can change the theme, you can do response once complete, you can share public links. And then, by the way, here, if this response is good for you, you can what? You can get a link. You can copy here, or you can click this, share, and then you what? You can export to Google Docs. You can share to draft in Gmail. You can click share, and then you can create a public link. So when I click this public link, and then I copy it, let me paste it in the chat box. If I paste it in the chat box, you guys can actually be able to click there and then get the same chat that I just had with this tool here. You see that? And then here, if you want help, if you want to see updates, you want to see help, you want to ask questions, you can ask. Here, you want to get the extensions. It has a lot of extensions. So you can also get the extensions. If you want to see your activity here on BAT, you click the activity. And then if you, yeah, so that is it. So that is it with BAT. Also, if you want to go back to your apps, you can come back to your apps. So that is how we use Google BAT. It's just as basic as that. So it's just more of you asking the correct questions that you want. You can ask really a lot of questions. Even you can write it to give you ideas about maybe writing an essay, ideas about just like sometimes you don't have to think, yeah? And then you just want to do things very quickly, you can do it using BAT. Any questions about BAT before we move to a different tool? Any questions about the use of BAT? So it's just about putting the right prompts. So in the prompts, this way you ask questions. Any questions? Is it clear? Okay, so silence means no problem. Good. So now, another one here in our list is called Perplexity. So, okay, with BAT is just connected to your Gmail account. So you don't actually need to create an account. As long as you have a Google account, you can use BAT. So we can come back here to Google. So when you come here, then just type Perplexity. Then you search, it is here. The first one is written perplexity.ai. But this one here, you will need to create an account. For you to have records of your charts, it's good that you create an account. But the good thing is, no, Sulfur Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I got kicked. My computer just
Yeah,
crashed.
we do you.
My computer just crashed, so I have to join using another computer. Let me just fix this. Let me just fix this again. How? Yeah, so I was answering Salfa's question. Salfa was asking whether Google Bard has an app. I just mentioned
This meeting is being recorded.
I just mentioned that Google Bard is is uh, it's not having an app. It's not having an app. It's not having an app. So you just use it. You just use it in your browser, both on your phone and in your computer. You use it on the browser. It does not have an app. So that is something that you should take note of and know that it does not have an app, but you just use it in your browser. Yeah. So we are we are set now, and the next tool that we were looking at was Perplexity. Perplexity.ai. We were looking at Perplexity.ai. Looking at Perplexity.ai. Yes. So I was telling you that with Perplexity, you just come to your browser. If this is your browser app, and then after that, you just type Perplexity. And the first one there is perplexity.ai. And I was mentioning earlier that with Perplexity, you can use it two ways. You can use it with an account and also with an account. But for you to better get the history of your work, I would advise that you actually create an account, because when you create an account, you will be able to get a record of your previous conversations. Yeah. So here you can also ask it any questions. Um, this is the interface. So this box is where you get to ask your question. And then here, if you want to upload a PDF document, you can upload the PDF and you ask based on the PDF document here. In case you are done with your search, you want to go back home, you click home. And then if you want to discover what people are searching about, you click discover. You see, this is what people are searching. GTA Metacritic rumors, the appearance of a Grand Theft Auto 6 page, this, how to do box breathing, job interview red flags, Motorola's bracelet phone, convulsing supervolcano near Nepal, the electric spoon and bowl, how are the pyramids built, can online education replace teachers, do our memories shape us, how is decaf made? You see, these are some of the questions that people are asking. Also, you can come to library. So the library has some of the questions that you asked in the past, so you will get them here. Like for this account, these are some of the questions that I asked in the past, so I will get them here. And then this one, you will get information about your account. So you see information about the account, you will get here the email, the subscription. If you want to delete the account, you can delete the account from here. So this is basically it. So when we come back home, we can ask it questions that we want. Let's say we want to write a job interview application letter. I would say, I am a teacher. I'm a teacher with 5 years experience, and I am right a job application, write a job cover letter for the post of a primary school teacher at, maybe let's say, Juba Primary School. Then you can wait. So you see, so this is the application they will write. Dear hiring manager, I am writing to express my interest in the primary school position in Juba Primary School. 5 years of experience in teaching, I am confident that I have the skills and qualifications necessary to excel in this role. As a teacher, I am passionate about creating a positive and engaging learning environment for my students. I have experience teaching a range of subjects to students in grade this to this, and I am well versed in utilizing common core standards, active engagement strategies, and formative and summative assessments to ensure that my students are meeting their learning objectives. In addition to my teaching experience, I possess a strong communication and creativity and motivational skills that I use to encourage student learning, progress, and engagement. I am also skilled in classroom management, record keeping, and using both traditional and innovative teaching methods to motivate students. I am excited about the opportunity to bring my skills and experience to your primary school and to contribute to the educational experience of your students. Thank you for choosing my application, for considering my applications. I look forward to discussing my qualifications further. Just like that. So the good thing about Perplexity is that it also provides references. Okay, you see here, these are references where they got the samples from. You see, these are sources. So you can, so when you do, in case this is something you're doing a research, you can easily go to the sources, or if you're doing an assignment, so you can easily add these sources as under your reference section of the assignment. You see, so this is one good thing about using Perplexity for your work. And then another one is you can ask it also. It can also draw tables, like I mentioned earlier. You can ask follow-up questions and stuff like that. You can, like, what are some of the core interview questions for primary school teacher position? Then you can ask it, and then it gives you, why did you choose to become a teacher? What experience do you have? Blah blah. You see, so it provides this sort of. So this is just an example of a chatbot that you should know about. You see that? And then, any questions about Perplexity? Any question about Perplexity before we move to the next tool? So it's basically just like BAT. It's basically like BAT. Any question? Yes, Moro?
Yes, Vida, thank you so much. I just wanted to ask about this issue of plagiarism. In case you get your content and these other formal applications where they run it through some automated systems, checking whether it is your own work, don't you think it will get you in problem, or how do you help us there?
Okay. Okay. So the idea is, so with the idea of using these tools is, uh, do not do not take these things the way they are from here. Okay, so what you do is, so they are, the idea of using these tools is to help you get the concept, and then later on you can take it to where, if you think this is a very good starting point for you, you can then take this content. That is why it has the option here for you to be able to copy. Here you see, you can copy from here, and then you paste. And then when you paste, you can edit, because some of these things here are not applicable. For instance, if you're applying for a teaching role in South Sudan, these grades and stuff, they don't apply. Yeah. And then there are a lot of things here that you will change, and then you can edit, you can change the language a bit. But the idea is to just give you a starting point, because, for instance, let's say you are somebody who is looking for a cover letter for a teaching position. If you go to Google, you get a lot of results, which may be very difficult for you to choose from. So the thing is, don't take this information the way it is here. Okay, what you do is take it and then repurpose it, do some editing, do some paraphrasing, until it will become uh, plagiarism free. Because, like you see here, you see they get from other sources. It's not their original work. You see, so you can see the sources where they got this information from. All these sources are mentioned here. So this means that this is some people's work. So if it is run again as a plagiarism checker, it will be detected. But then your work is to just change, because their work is to just give you heads up, yeah, so that you can have a very good starting point. I hope that answers your question. Okay, great. So now let us move to the next one that I want us to talk about under the chatbots and content creation. Is also one that I use. This one is called okay. So this is our slide. This is our slide, the starting point of a slide. Okay. So let me just scroll down. Okay. Our next one was hugging chat. Again, let us go to Google. We go to Google here. Google is the search engine that most of us use. We come to Google, just you put hugging chat. Yeah, so this is it, hugging chat. Yes. So when you come to hugging chat, it will ask you to sign in or to try as a guest. In our case, we just want to try as a guest. So you click try as a guest because you just want to chat with it. So it can write an email, you can assist in a task and stuff. So if you want to chat with it, just again the same way you are working with that. Here, if you want to log in, you want to change some settings, privacy and stuff. Yeah, and then here you can begin. Let's say solve 3 plus 6 minus 8 divide by 10, something like that. Let's try to do maths. Yeah, so you say if you want to calculate, you see, it gives you an explanation. If you want to do this, do this. Yeah, you see. So it tells you for you to solve this mathematical problem, first of all, you follow this PEMDAS. Make sure there's a bracket, there's exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So what happens here is, first we calculate the division, which is 8 divided by 10. After that, now we can add 3 plus 6. After that, we can then do minus. So then our answer is this. You see, it gives you this outcome in the result of your chat. You see, and then you can also ask it other basic things. Let's say write a short creative story about two boys you know. Write a creative story about two boys you know. You see, it writes, once upon a time there were two boys named Jack and Max. They live in a small town by the beach and had been inseparable since they were kids. They spent their days exploring the sandy shores, playing in the waves, and building sandcastles that seem to touch the sky. You see, it writes for you. It writes. Now you have an amazing story that is being generated for you by this chatbot. And so it's something that, like, in your free time when you're bored, you can just chat with it. And I'm sure, because this one is, I'm sure also this one works on the phone. Yeah, I'm quite sure it works on the phone. So let me just drop it in the chat box for you to check out. Yeah, for you to, yeah. So this is the name, Hugging Chat, for you to try out now. So that is it. Any questions about this? It looks like it's very straightforward. Again, it's very straightforward from my end. The interface is very basic. Like, if you want to log in, you can just create an account here, and then you log. You can, if you Because I don't have an account, I have to sign up first. So I can click sign up. I can put my email, yeah, email, password, and boom, I'm there. Oh, you want the link? Yeah, the link, I didn't put the link, but let me just get the link. This is the link. Hugging Face, uh, huggingface.org. Any questions about it? Yes, so this is the link, Salfa. Salfa, the link is here. Huggingface.co chat. And then another thing is Saddam, I asked the question earlier. I say that you don't need to use the purpose of these charts is not like they should be the one generating content for you. No, that is not the idea of artificial intelligence tools. But their work is to just help you do things efficiently. You can get the content from here and then you repurpose it. It sort of just gives you some heads up on how you do certain things in case you are stuck. Yeah. So don't really copy everything from here and then you go and use wherever you are. No, 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 no. I don't encourage that. It doesn't work like that. So the other thing that I want to show you is this is called tab. Um, the link is here. So you come here. Again, the same thing. It's just a chatbot. You can ask it questions, questions that you can ask it questions that you have, and also you can have a friendly chat with it, and also how maybe you want to do certain things and stuff like that. So, for instance, let me just ask it a funny question. Let me say, what is Juba? Maybe. Let me see if it can give me a response about Juba. It hasn't given me a response. I ask it again. What is Juba? Yeah. So Juba can refer to a few different things. One, Juba is the capital of South Sudan, a country in East Africa. Or Juba distance. Juba also known as this Juba Arabic. Juba Arabic is a pidgin language spoken in South Sudan and neighboring countries. It's a mixture of Arabic, English, and various local African languages. Juba too. You see? So it just gives you a few responses that can give you context. Yeah, so you can give it some basic info about that. Let's say which one? Let's say why is cybersecurity why is cybersecurity important? So I don't I have yeah. So maybe anyone of you has a question that I should ask, maybe a chat. Yeah. Cybersecurity is important. Protection of sensitive data, prevention of financial loss, um, safeguard personal privacy, protection against cyber attacks, and so forth and so on. Yeah. So these are the four ones that I'm going to give you for these are the four that I feel are enough for for chatting and content creation. So what happens is you can go and choose the one that works for you. So usually don't go and go with all of them. Just choose the one that works for you, and then you incorporate it and then you use it. Otherwise, if you use all of them, you can get confused and sometimes you cannot focus on. They can end up just wasting your time. So usually just choose the one that really works for you and then you can go with it. Any questions on this one? So this one also works on both phone and your computer on the browser. It doesn't have an app yet. I forgot to mention, Perplexity has an app. Yeah, so sulfur. Yeah, so do you know me? Why so they're saying that they don't have personal experience with memories. Yeah. So yeah. So Perplexity has an app. You can download the app from Play Store if you're using an iPhone. You can also download it from the Apple Store. That is for Perplexity. So that is it, guys, for content creation and chatting. So the next time you want to chat, if you're lonely, just go to Google Bard, go to Perplexity, go to Hugging Chat, and also go to Step AI. Yep. So these are good chatbots and content creation. Another one is grammar checker and rewarding tools. Yeah. So sometimes, okay, I don't like pro writing, so let me just remove it. So, uh, so if you sometimes you work and then you want to make sure that you don't have grammar mistakes in your work. So what you do is you can actually use Grammarly. Like now I have Grammarly turned on. That's what you see here. Grammarly is turned on in my computer, so it can check for grammar errors and stuff like that. So what you do is just go to your Google and type Grammarly. So Grammarly is good. It also has a phone app. You can use it on your phone. So this is grammarly.com. Yeah, so you can install the phone app if you like. If you want to say bye bye to grammar mistakes, Grammarly is the way to go. I have shared the link to Grammarly in the chat box. Yep. So this is Grammarly. You can actually, this is the interface. The interface is very basic. I am using an organization account. So this one is you see business here. It's premium. So it's a paid one. So what happens is you can actually upload, yeah, good. You can actually upload a document for it to be checked. And then what you can do also is it has this what you call, if you're using a computer, you can install Grammarly for Chrome. If you're using Microsoft Edge, you can install Grammarly for Microsoft Edge. So you can be able to use it on your when you are typing. In that case, you would be able to check any errors that you have. So that is how it works. And also, um I forgot to mention this. By the way, by the way, by the way, if you're somebody who uses, if you're somebody who uses, if you are somebody who uses Google document, like the way I'm using now, this is Google document I'm using. You see this small pen here. So this small pen, you see this small pen, help me write. When you click on it like this, you see here, you can actually give it instructions to do something. You see? You see? You see here, you can, let's say, I want to say, um, write, write a short, write a short paragraph, write a short paragraph of 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 an executive summary for a proposal for a project proposal on waste management in Juba City. Then you enter. Hey, it's not providing. Let me try again. It's not providing. So let me try another question. Let me say, write a short executive summary for waste management in Juba City. Hey, it's not bringing again. let me try for waste management without Juba. It's not. So let me try a different question. All right. Write a, a Facebook post about the importance of of, of waste management. It's not bringing again. So I think it might be down because some of this, like they say, they are still learning. So very often they make mistakes. So that is it for Grammarly. And then another one that is close to Grammarly is called Quillbot. So when you come to Google and then you write Quillbot, so it's quillbot.com. So this is Quillbot. It's good Quillbot. You can use it for paraphrasing and to use it for yes. So this is Quillbot. Yeah, so you can use it for paraphrasing. Yeah, let me just sign in using. You can sign in using Google. Yeah. So also this one is very cheap, by the way, because it has a grammar checker. You can check grammar for the document that you have written. There's a plagiarism checker. So with the plagiarism checker, you can upload a document and check whether the document is plagiarized. But this one is a premium one. You need to pay for you to be able to use this feature. But also, it's very cheap. It's $50 per year. So $50 per year, considering the kind of work that it can do. So it's worth it. And then it also has a co-writer. So the co-writer is like it's like a Google Doc where you can write. Yeah, yeah. You see, so this is the co-writer. The co-writer is like Microsoft Word or Google Doc. You see where you can write. Yeah, or you can upload any document. Yeah, and then you can just use it and write here. Just right here. Yeah, so this is how the or you can just, for instance, you can research. Let's say you are writing, you want to research for an article about education, or you can say food security in South Sudan. Then you search the website, you search the internet for food security, South Sudan emergency. You can get content from here. You can click get content. Did I put the link for Quillbot in the chat box? Yeah, I have put it. So that is it. You can, it's searching. Yeah. So this is it. This is the content. You can view full article. If it is okay with you, and then you can click here, and then you can then copy here and then paste here. So you can just work on your document on it here, and you give your document a name. It has these features of you see, you can bold. So it's just like a Word document itself, and you can just work from what? From here. So this is how Quillbot works. And then the other tool for Quillbot is Summarizer. So the Summarizer is in case you have very long paragraphs or key sentences and you want to summarize into something small, you can then summarize. If you're using Chrome, you can add Quillbot to Chrome by clicking on this add to Chrome. So after that, yeah, you can just put your, let's say, do I have any words? I don't have long sentences in my, okay, let me just do this. This is our previous application letter. So let's say we want to summarize it. So we can say summarize the paragraph. So it can, you see summarize. that the applicant is applying for a primary school teacher, blah blah, and they are excited about the opportunity. So it summarizes the entire work for us. You see, all this application, you see, is being summarized in what? In just one paragraph. So that is the work of Quillbot. So if I want to copy this, I can copy the full text. Now I have it in my Quillbot. And then also, if you're doing research, you can use this as a citation generator. You can paste the link here. If it is a book, if it is this, then you can cite, and then you can later on copy the citation. And yeah, so there's Quillbot for Chrome, Quillbot for Microsoft Word, Quillbot for Apple computers. And then the other one that I wanted to tell you is Paraphraser. So, like, let's say now this solution, in case you generated the content using an AI tool, then you want to rewrite it, so you can bring it and then you draw to Quillbot here. You see, like the paragraph that was summarized there. Then you can click. Then you can choose whether you want it to be paraphrased for fluency. This one ensures that the text is readable and free from errors. You see, and this one is already what? Paraphrased. You see? It is paraphrased. The applicant, if the candidate is looking for a position of these days, you see, our sentence, our paragraph has been what? Paraphrased. So it has been written in a different way now. So that is how Quillbot works. And also translator. Quillbot works in a lot of languages, you see? It has Arabic, Indonesian, Russian. So you can put here and then you can translate to another language. So these are the tools that Quillbot good. And Quillbot is if it is something you want to use, it's very cheap. When you click upgrade to premium, the plans are really cheap. I pay for it actually. I use it. I pay $50 per year, which is not bad considering the benefit that I get from it. So yeah, so that is it for Quillbot. Any questions about Quillbot before we move to the next tool? Any questions about Quillbot? Okay, no questions. Good. So if there are no questions, then I hope you will try it out at your free time and see whether it is something that you want to use. And the other one we have here is what tune. So, what tune? You come to our our search engine. Our search engine today is Google. Is Google Chrome. So here is our search engine. Now we are looking for what tune. Enter. So when you come here, then you click whattune.com. Then let me just, as a generous person, let me just add for you the link here. So this is the link to WhatTune. And then you just click get started with WhatTune. Come here. Welcome. It gives you a welcome message. I will just continue with Google. As long as anything has an option where I can sign in using Google, I don't need to put password, blah, blah. I just continue using Google. So this is it. Google, here I come. So we are on WhatTune. You just need to answer a few questions. What are you here for? I am here for work. If you are for studies, what is your profession? I am a manager. More specifically, what are you? I am a team lead. I am in a company of 1 to 50 people. Which language? English. Where did you find what I found it on the website? Boom, we go. No, I don't need that. So I just come straight to the WhatTune editor. That is how easy it is to set up your account, and then you can get started. You see here you can download a Chrome extension. Then here you can upgrade your plan. So here you can put your text. The letters use the same text here. If you want to rewrite, you click rewrite, and then the text will be rewritten for you. You see? You see here? You can shorten if you want to shorten. It's shortened. You see? Then you choose what you want that works for you. So this is just WordTune, very basic. If you want to read and summarize, you click here, read and summarize. And then, so you can upload actually Google document, and then you can read, and you can keep it as a library of your documents. So this is basically how WordTune works, and I hope it helps you with that. So we are done with the tools that we use for grammar checkers and paraphrasing or summarizing. Any questions? Any questions, guys, on WordTune or on Grammarly, WordTune, Quillboard? Okay, no question. No question. Okay. Now, the next one that I want us to look at is the tools that we use for taking notes. Sometimes you are in a meeting, you want to take notes. What you do is one of the tools that I recommend is called Notion. Notion. So just come to your browser here and type Notion. Notion is good. It also has an app, so you can use the Notion app in your phone. It is notion.so. So you click Notion. Copy the link in the chat box. So this is the link for you to use Notion. Yes. Now I will just log in because it has an option of logging using Google, but I remember I had an account using this. So when you come to Notion, this is the interface for Notion. I am already logged in. Yes, I am logged in. So this is how Notion looks like. It's on your extreme end. You will see here for you to be able to search. In case you have written a lot of notes, you can search here. And then in case you want to see updates from Notion, updates from your team, because Notion is for teamwork, it's good for organizations. So if you want to use it for your personal things, I will advise you just use your normal note takers that you have in your phone. But this is good really for organizational work. And then settings, you can do settings to change how you want things to look like, your account and stuff like that. And then if you want to do a new page, you can click here and add a new page. If you want to, so here, this is where your pages are. You can create a team space. So let's say you want to add a quick note. So you can come here and so you can, this is where you put the title for your Notion. You can put the to-do list. You see, you can embed links and stuff like that. And also it has an AI component of it. Okay. So let's say this is the title of our node. So let's say I want to remove it. Let's say AI productivity tools masterclass. Then here I can put a description. Yes. If I delete it, I can just delete it here. And then if I want to add some sort of basic info, I can come here. Yes. Like this. And then, so you can then, when you, what you want to do is you can then sort of press, you see, you can press this forward slash for you to get basic blocks. If you want to write a block for text, a page, a to-do list, a heading, heading one, a table, a bulleted list, a number list, toggle, a code, a divider. So you can just do anything that you want, you see, by clicking the forward slash. If you click space, then you can get AI commands. Also, it has an AI in it, okay? Let's say you want to write a press release. You say, write a press release about a fire incident, at the presidential, at the presidential palace in Juba, South Sudan. Then you just start, you just enter, then it writes for you the press release. You see? You see here? Fire incident at the presidential palace in Juba. We regret to inform you that a fire incident occurred at the presidential palace. The incident took place earlier today, causing significant damage to the historic building. The fire, which broke out in one of the administrative offices, quickly spread. So this is, it's not real, okay? It's just imaginary. But then it works like that, yeah? If you want to close, you can just close it here. And yeah, so this is also good. Notion is good. You can also try it at your free time. Like I said, it has a mobile apps which you can use in your phone, so you shouldn't really worry about that. I want to change this. I just want to write text, or let's say I want to do a to-do list with tasks. Let's say one of it is to schedule a Zoom meeting. After scheduling the Zoom meeting, then I send calendar invites to Zoom meeting attendees. After that, then start the meeting. Yeah, so basically this is it. And then like you just do what you really want. You write your notes, and things get going. And then you will see your thing here in the list. If you want to delete it, come here, then delete. See, now like this, I have deleted. If you want to see what you have deleted, you can come to trash. Trash, you will find some of the things that you've deleted. You see, this is the one that I deleted. Yeah, I want to delete it forever. Delete forever. It's gone. So this is how you use Notion for taking notes. And then also you can share your things. For instance, if you are done, you can click share, and then you can send to someone via an email. You see, let's say I want to send to Maud a check. I would say Maud a check at gmail.com, and then I will invite. It will be what? It will go to them. So that is basically how you can make use of this. And also, this Notion is good. You can use it for actually project management. If you are somebody who is looking at managing projects and easily doing some of your things together, you see, like here, you see, to-do list, what is being done, what has finished, who is doing the tasks. We can update the status, and so forth and so on. So yeah, it's good. It's good if you're somebody who's a project manager and you're looking for a good project management tool. Notion is one that you can try out. Any questions on the use of Notion? Like I said, it has an app. You can use it on your phone, and but of course, don't download an app except you really want to use it. Otherwise, it will just take space in your phone for no reason. Any questions on the use of Notion? Okay, guys, no question. So the other thing is called okay. I see Moro wants So I said, so like for you to take, like you write your notes, yeah, just like how you write other notes that you write. So what you do is, if you want to create notes, okay, you see where there's new page. There are two here. You can do this page, or you can do this. You can say add page. And then you put the title of your page. Let's say, friends meeting 001 2023. So this is it. And then now you can enter and you can choose what you want to write. If you want to write plain text, then you write. Then you say, then you just write the way you write normal notes. I met with this. Then you put the next thing. If you want to put bulleted points, bullet list, then you come here and then you choose bulleted list. Then you choose bulleted list here. You say bullet list, point 1. You come here, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5. Yeah. Then you write. If you want to put a table, you come here and then you choose table is here. You see? Then you say serial number, name. You see? If you want to choose more options, you can delete, you can add, you can fit table to widget, you can add here, you can add new column. If you want to add a new row, you come here, you add new row, you can add as many rows as you want, you see, and then you continue adding your notes. And then if you want to insert, let's say, a call out, or you want to insert an image, you can click here, upload, and then you will be able to upload your image. I don't know if I have an image on this computer. I don't think I have, but let me just search an image from the internet, from Splash. Let me just insert this. You see, so an image has been inserted. You see this? So this is how you can take notes on Notion. Is it clear now, Moro? Okay, good. So, and another thing is, another one that we are going to look at is, like I said, is this mem for writing notes. You can, somebody's asking, what is the best tool to be used when writing a book? My friend, when you're writing a book, you need to write the book yourself. What do you want? You just make a selection of the tools that I mentioned where you want to use for, yeah, so you come here, mem.ai. So it's also a good tool that you can use for writing notes. So this is the link to use mem.ai. So you come here, get started. I log in with Google. It's getting loaded. It's loading. Let me just block this. And Yeah. So basically, these things, like I said, they are there to boost your productivity. It does not mean that they should replace you completely. Yeah, but just use them to help you do things a little bit easier. Yeah. So when you're writing a book, you may need to use Grammarly for checking the grammar. You may need to use Quillboard for summarizing for you some of your text and maybe paraphrasing a little bit. Yeah, but you need to write the book yourself. Otherwise, it wouldn't have a lot of sense actually. But you can use any of them. Like if you've been following closely, then it's really on you to choose what works for you and what doesn't work. Yes. So here, so this is me. If you want to do a new note, you click here. Also, you see you can integrate with Notion. You can put Notion, import from Notion. You see, you can import from Evernote. Evernote is not taking up from SMS, from Markdown. You see. So you want to do a new note, you click new, then you you add to which collection you like. Let's say I want to add to this collection. Then I can put your notes. You can write your notes here. My name is Bida. I live in Juba. My favorite color is black. I love food. You see? So you can just take your notes here. Um, you can actually edit them. You can make it bold, you can italize, you can underline, you can strike through, you can put links, you can put bullets, you see? So it's really on you to decide what you want to do with it. Also, if you want to ask, you want to chat with this, they also have integrated an AI into their things. You can also ask which food, maybe let's say which food is best for babies of 1 year old. Let's say you can ask it and then you wait for its response. So yeah, so this is how basically it's left. But then I realized that it is not free. It's paid tool. They have taken away their free offer. It also has an app, but only for for iPhone users. Yeah. So this is it. Subscription, account management. Yeah. If you want to delete your accounts, you can delete. I can write confirm here. Delete my account. My account is deleted. Yeah, but that is it. Using it for checking notes. So it's handy, and that is something that you should consider when you are doing when you want to use an app for taking notes, and as well that has some touch of artificial intelligence in it. Any questions about Notion and MEM? Okay, then, guys. The other one that we are going to look at for video creation, one is called Descript. So Descript is for transcription. You can transcribe and you can make videos and podcast. So if you're a podcaster, and then script is the app that you may want to use. So you can transcribe, and you can also make videos in it. I don't have an account in this, but let me see if I can log in using Google. Sign up for free so that I get a script. Also, you can download the script and use it in your phone. Yeah, it has the option of signing up using Google. This is my go-to. Of course, I will sign up using Google. I choose this account. So we are into the script. I put the link in the chat box. So the platform is loading, especially user data. Yeah. So this is it. And this is the script. Free version of the script. Then I choose what am I going to use it for? I'm using it for non-profit and educational purposes. Which plan do I want? Which plan do I want? As a user of the script, of course, I will use the free one. So what is the name of my drive? EFS drive. What is the size of our organization? 5 to 20 people. Then I continue. Continue. Will you make the script? What will you make with the script? Screencasts, podcasts, and audio content, short clips for social, AI speech, exportable, just like normal video. Not sure. Yes, just like normal video. And then you click here. With the AI speaker, you can record yourself. You can allow microphones. I want the script to create an artificial version of my voice that I can use to create speech that sounds like me. I am training my voice by reading the following statement. Imagine a big blue spinning in space. That's our Earth. On it, there are small, tall mountains, deep oceans, and huge forests with animals. In cities, people walk. Yeah. Now let me record this. I want the script to create an artificial voice of my voice. I want the script to record an artificial version of my voice that I can use to create speech that sounds like me. I am training my voice by reading the following statement. Imagine a big blue ball spinning in space. That's our Earth. On it, there are tall mountains, deep oceans, and huge forests with animals. In cities, people talk, play, and work. We all have different voices. Some people speak softly, while others are loud. Every day, we tell stories, ask questions, and share jokes. Submit. Continue. Yep. So this is the script. This is the interface. This is how it looks like. You can see your projects. If you have here, we don't have any projects. That is why you see it's 0. But if we had projects, we would see projects appearing here. And then another one is quick recordings. You can record actually. If you want to record immediately, you can click new. You can do a video project or an audio project, or you can do a remote recording. You can learn the script using tutorials. These are tutorials that they have here, which can help you learn the script very quickly. They have AI speakers, speech generation limited disease, use your project to have plan. You can do this 1,000 words for the free one, and this is how it works. You can look at your drive. Your drive can have the members that you have invited into your Descript work. Yeah, so generally this is the script. This is how it works. If you want to start a new project, you click new. You can choose video or audio project. If you want a video project, you do this, and it loads. Yes. So then you can put your video title. Let's say video one. And then you can record the video yourself, or you can ask AI to write, or you can add file. Let's say I want AI to write for me the video. Write 4 reasons why people should embrace AI. Then I put this. Then I can say add to script. Now it's added to my video script. This is it. It's added to my video script. Then I can play. Yes. So yeah, so this is just basically how it works. You can put your transcript here, it gets to play, and then you may need to first sort of install their app on your computer. It takes a lot of space, and then after that, you can get to actually use it well. So this is it about how you can use a script. It's sort of sort of good for people who are into video, especially journalists and stuff like that. And then we have Wondershare Filmora. So this is advanced. It's used for video editing. And then we also have Midjourney. Sorry, we have Runway. It's also used for video editing. So most of you here, I can see, are not very technical with video editing stuff. So this wouldn't be ideal for you. Another one that you can use for image creation, we have Canva. Let me just log into my Canva account. You go to canva.com. So Canva is good. It has an app which you can use actually in your phone. Probably most of you attended our training on the use of Canva last year. So this should be the second time you're attending the use of Canva. So you go to canva.com and then you sign in. So when you sign in, they have introduced what we call Magic Studio. So in the Magic Studio, they have they have Magic Design. They have Magic Design for presentation and then Magic Design for video. Let's say we want the Magic Design. I say we want to try Magic Design. So in the Magic Design, you can just give it, let's say you want a career talk poster. And yes, so it gives you some bit of templates that you can choose. Let's say I like these ones. I can click this And then I can come to customize. So this is it. So you can also get the results, the templates, and the style. And then now from here, you can then do some touches on it. You can edit and then make it the way that you like. You can remove stuff. You can put things the way you like. And then they also have magic, right? That is incorporated into this. Yeah, so you can remove this, you can add, you can change the colors whichever way that you like. But it's really good for it's really good if you're looking at designing. So you can just change these colors. For instance, if I want to change this, I come here, then I change it maybe to black. I want, I can change it to this. So you can really change it to whichever color that you want. Or also using design, you need to take note of the colors of the brand that you are designing for, and then you put the colors based on those requirements. But this is just basically how you do basic design or images when you are using Canva for your designs. So this is it, guys. Using Canva for your designing work, and you can do this. You can delete. You can replace. So here you can see where you see the designs. So in the design, you will see templates. So you can search for more templates by writing here. You can clear this, and then yeah, you can clear. You can do this. There you see, the magic design has designed some of them here. You see, so yeah, so you can just put here design, you can see all, and then here you can see elements. So the elements include things like these graphics, shapes. You can insert them from here, stickers, photos, videos, and then text. You want to insert text, you come here, you can insert a heading, a subheading, or a body. You can do your brand, you can edit your brand here. You can put a voice for your brand. You can upload files from your machine into this. You can draw, you see, you can do projects and stuff like that. So basically, this is how you play around with Canva for doing your designs. So it's free. With the free one, you can actually do a lot of things in it. And then here, you can translate, you can turn your Canva into a doc and stuff like that. So uh, another thing is, let me just show you this. When we come back to home, you will see that Canva has this here. This one here called Docs, Canva Doc. Okay. So when you click the Canva Doc, so the Canva Doc is just like a Microsoft Word document where you can actually type things and get to write, you see. So for instance, let me just put this AI productivity tools masterclass. So here, you can just click the forward slash. So once you are here, you can click this plus, and then you can do magic write. You can choose what you want. You want to do a magic write, a design, a heading, a subheading, a body, a table, a checklist, a bullet list, a pie chart, a bar chart, embedding link, logos, and stuff. Okay, let's say we want to magic write. Okay, let's not do title. let's just do, let me just get this. Let me get our title here. Then I put our title here. Okay. Now we can start here. And then you can say magic right. Then you can describe what you want the magic right to do for you. Okay. Let's say what describe, let's say describe the roles and responsibilities of a supermarket attendant. Then you click generate. Then you wait for it to respond, you see? Then you get here. A supermarket attendant, also known as a grocery store clerk, is responsible for various tasks to ensure that the store runs smoothly and customers are satisfied. Their primary role is to assist customers with their purchases, answer questions, and provide information about the products offered by the store. You see, it gives you bra like that. Okay. Also, if you, yeah, so if you are done, if you are satisfied with the response, you can just enter and then you will continue. So it's just like Google Docs. You can do this at the end if you want. You can then export. You can download it. Come to download. Then you can choose the paper. You can download as PDF. Then you are good to go. You can also convert it if you want. You can convert into a presentation if you like. You see? So this is how we use this Canva for design and for also improving the way we do our work. Guys, any questions on this? Oh, somebody was asking, how do you change the image on the template in Canva? Okay, let me just come back. Let me just come back here. Let me come back to our previous design. So this was our previous design. Actually, I also designed certificates. Probably some of you saw certificates there. Yeah. So here, this is our design, right? Let me just extend the screen. Let me just zoom in. Let's say this is the image that you want, because this image is one. It's just a stock photo having all these people. It's just the same image. Yeah. So if you want to do this, you can delete it here. You can delete it, and then you can bring the image that you want. Let's say you come to elements, and then we say you want to use this image of the earphone. Okay. Yeah, and then yeah, so that is it. And then you are done with replacing the image. Then you can just adjust it to the way. Unfortunately, it does not have that option like in Microsoft Word, where you can just click replace image and then it comes in. So, but this is also, I don't find it time consuming because you can just remove it, or you can just bring the image that you want. Yeah. So this is how it works here. Is it clear, Christopher? Is it clear, Christopher? Okay. So now Another one that we are going to move to now is called Microsoft Microsoft Bing. So let me just go to Bing. Now I have to switch my browsers a bit so that you guys have to use Microsoft Edge in order for us to use Microsoft. In order for us to use Microsoft, in order for us to use this Bing imaging, now I have to go to change to share my. Yes, I hope you guys are seeing my new screen. So this is Microsoft Edge. So this is it. So when you come here, when you come to this, it's called Microsoft Designer. It's called Microsoft Designer. So let me just get for you the link. I put it in the chat. So that is the link to Microsoft Designer. It's loading. Oh, Microsoft Designer is now there in Play Store. So you guys can actually download now Microsoft Store in place, Microsoft Designer in Play Store. So this is how it looks like. So you can write. Let's say I want a social. What is this? Let's say I want a social media poster with yellow background about cyber security. Then I click generate. It will attempt to generate designs. Attempt to generate designs. You see? So these are designs that it has created. You see here? Cyber security. This, you see? So then you choose. You choose which one works for you. Yeah. Like for instance, this one is the one that is very close to what I asked. And after that, you can click customize design. Customize design, it brings you this window where you can then edit. You see? Then edit. And then other designs, you will also see them here. You see? These are all designs that they made. Then you can edit, you can upload media, text, blanket, name them, so forth, and so on. So that is how Microsoft Designer works for you. And then the last one that I want to show you, and that this is called Bing Image Creator. Let me just come here. So the Bing Image Creator is here. So this one is, I like it, it's very funny. So with the Bing Image Creator, here in this box, by the way, it also works on the phone. it works in the phone. So here you can put your prompt here. So for instance, you could say an image of a local busy market in Juba, South Sudan. Then you click create. Then it will attempt to create for you local markets in Juba, South Sudan. So let's wait and see what it will create. It's still creating, still creating, still creating, it's still creating. Let's see what it will create for us. Let's see what it will create for us. It's still creating, it's still, yeah, you see? Now it has created that this is a local market um, in Juba. You see? This is probably, they assume it's custom. You see this, you see this, you see, hey, why? You see this, you see? So these are they created 4 images. So you don't need to, you just download this and then you're good to go if you're looking for an image of a market. So if you're ready, you can just click download here, or you can just save it to your collections. You can download here. Let's say you want to the picture of a modern, beautiful girl in Bor, let's say Jungle Estate. I don't know if it will organize Jungle Estate, but let us just give it a try. Let's see what they will create. Yeah, of course, the images, they are copyright free because they just created now. They are just created based on your instructions. So you find that even when you look closely at the images have a lot of defects in them. So the images are not all that perfect. But but at least you have something to start from, yeah. You see, they say this is a modern, beautiful girl in Bor, Jungle Estate. Yeah, you see this? Yeah. Then this, and I think here they missed it. They missed it a bit. They brought for us a kawaja, but at least this one is fair. This one is fair. It was something that I should ask. You can type in the chat box something that we should ask. Maybe let's say we want to look at an African, let's say a Ugandan police officer at work in a desk. So let's see what they will create. It's still creating, still creating, still creating, still creating. Hey, it's taking time. Let's hope they have something good for us. Yeah, you see here the Ugandan policeman at his desk. There's coffee, there's blood. You see? Yeah. So that is how it works actually when it comes to image creation. Any questions? Any questions about that? As we move on to our next tools. Any questions about the image creation? Okay, good. No questions. So now, another one that we want to use is Calendly. Another one. Now we are moving to Yeah, and then we have transcription. Transcription is for meeting assistance. So we have Fireflies, Eargram, and Crisp. Even we have auto something. And then this one I'm not going to look at it. It's not so important. And then we'll look at it tomorrow. And then here we are left with 3 minutes, by the way. So let's just look quickly at scheduling. So probably some of you know that sometimes you need to discuss meeting times with people, and sometimes that is something that I don't really like to discuss when I should meet someone. It's very crazy. So there's a free tool here called Calendly. So Calendly is for online appointment. So when somebody want an appointment, you just ask them to do what? Instead of having to sort of meet them, like having discussed with them what time they should meet you, what you do is you just send them a link, and then with that link, they are able to book an appointment with you. You see, they are able to book an appointment with you, and then you don't have to discuss time with them. You see that? So with this, with currently, you can set up your account, and then once your account is set up, you will just send a link to someone, and then they are able to book a meeting with you. So for instance, let me just give you an example of our website. Let me just give you an example of our website. So this is our website. Okay. So when you come to our website and you want to meet us, you come down here, you will see here, meeting booking. So, okay, let me just share with you. It's calendly.com. It's called calendly.com. Like for instance, some of you who are administrators, you don't really need to be discussing meeting times with people, because this one checks your calendar. Yeah, you see, so here, you see here under our website, you see this meeting booking. So when you click meeting booking, it will bring you to our Calendly page. So in our Calendly page, you see this is our Calendly page. Book a meeting with Excellence Foundation. So we put which time we are available for meetings. Like we are available on Saturdays. We are only on Saturdays. We're only available for a meeting at 5 p.m. That is when you can meet us at 5:30. And then on Sunday, you can meet us at any of these times, at 3, at 6, at 6, at 4, at 5, at 5:30. On Mondays, you can meet us again from 5. You see? Then if you want to, if any of this time works for you, you can then click, and then you click next, and then you put your name, and then your email, and then you schedule a meeting with us. You see that? And then we will receive an automatic meeting invite in our email. Also, you will receive a meeting invite in your email, and then with a Google link. So when the time for the meeting comes, we just join the meeting. You see that? So this really saves a lot of time in terms of wanting to discuss meeting time with someone, blah, blah, and stuff like that. So for instance, now, when you come to Calendly here, what you do is you can create, okay? You can create a one-off meeting, or you can create an event where you have regularly scheduled meetings, okay? In our case, you see, we schedule this. So when we schedule this like this, if I want to edit it, I will come here and then I edit. So it has very basic steps. One step is, what event is this? You can put the name of the event, then you put the platform you want to use for meeting. They have options here. You can put in-person meeting. If you want the person to come to your office, you can put in-person meeting. If it is a phone call, you can put phone calls. If it is Google Meet, you put Google. If it is Zoom, you put Zoom. If it is Microsoft Teams, you put Microsoft Teams. If it is WebEx, you put WebEx. If it is GoToMeeting, or you can ask the invitee to set a location. You see, so it has a lot of options, but usually it is you to set. Like in our case, we meet using Google Meet, so we put Google Meet is where we will meet. Then after that, you put the instruction for the person who is going to schedule the meeting to follow, or the description of the meeting. Okay? Then after that, you put a link for your meeting. And then after that, you can put questions for the invitee. Like in our case, we put your name, put your email, and then here you can put why do you want to meet us. Okay? Please share anything that you would like us to know ahead of the meeting. Or here I will say, why do you want to meet us? Why do you want to meet us? Or what is the purpose of the meeting? Okay? And then you apply, you see? And then you save. If you are done, you save. And then you come to notifications, you see? Then the person will be sent an email. You see that? Once they set up the meeting with you. So like that, once you are done, then you click save and close. And then you come here, you come back home, then you see your meeting invite. Meeting is already set. Yeah, your meeting is already set here. You see, this is a link, so I will just click it, and boom, this is how our meeting link will look like. This is how our meeting link will look like. Book a meeting with Excellence Foundation. Click next. Then you choose the meeting class like that. It really saved you, like it has saved me a big chunk of my time, because anytime somebody says they want to meet me, I will just send them the link, and then they choose what time they want to meet me. So that is it, guys. Our time is up. We will meet again tomorrow for the second day of the session. If you have any questions, you can ask before we leave. So in the second day, I will also introduce you to more tools. But like I said, you don't need to really learn all these tools. What you do is just go and choose the one that really best works for you, and then the rest you can just leave them. Any questions or comments? You can raise your hand if you have questions or comments. You can raise your hands if you have questions or comments. I see someone is asking for attendance. Let me just share the attendance very quickly. Let me just share the attendance very quickly. Otherwise, if you have questions in the meantime, you can ask. Yes, Ojara Charles.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Beda.
Yes.
And
yes,
and the rest of the team. Basically, what I wanted to know out of these tools, like the quick ball and then the word tune, to mention some few. For instance, if I use it for the research, for writing my research, is there another tool which they can use for testing? For instance, if with nowadays, maybe my supervisor can be in a different country, we are going to use the soft copy. Can they detect that I use some of these tools? This is the question.
Yes, I mentioned that Quillbot had, because what they do is they do a plagiarism check to see similarities in your article, and of course no work is plagiarism free, but they check the percentage of the plagiarism. So for instance, here you see this here on you see where my cursor is. This is a plagiarism checker, but it is a paid option. So here you can put your work, and then you check for whether your work is identical with some work that is available online. But also There are some free plagiarism checkers online. You can just type you can type free plagiarism checker. You see? So this is another one. Plagiarism detector. Grammarly also has. Grammarly has, which can help you check. And then duplicate checker. So you can just, for instance, let's say if we want to try this one, you can click this duplicate checker. It has paraphrasing tool, plagiarism checker. Uh, it's here. So you put your text here. Let me just put this application that this application letter that we wrote earlier. This application that we wrote earlier, like this, and then you come down and you say check plan your tools. Like this, still checking, 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 still checking. Why is it taking forever like this? No, it's too much. It's taking forever. Yeah, but I did. Okay, the one for Grammarly is here. Okay, for Grammarly is here. So, like I said, you put your text,
Best.
enter your text. After entering your text, like this, and then you can scan. You can scan, and then it checks for you if you have any similarity and stuff like that. It's checking, it's checking, it's checking, it's checking. Then the score here is 98. Then if you want to download the full report as a PDF, you can download here. So this is how the one for Grammarly works. And then this can also be saved in your, you can say check 001, for example. And then this one here still loading. Oh, it's I think, problem with using these free tools sometimes. I have a paid Quillbot, but it's not in this account. It's in my work email, so I don't have it here. But let this one try again. So let me just put this small, okay. And then you come down here. You check that you are not a robot. Yeah, this time it's quick. Then you click check plagiarism. Then it will run. It will run scanning for plagiarism. So this is just basically how you check, ideally. So, but academic work cannot be plagiarism free because you don't use your own things. You have to get references. You don't get things from scratch. So academic work, but they just check the level of the percentage of plagiarism. At least it should be very low. Very low is allowed. Still checking. So still loading, still loading, still loading. It's taking forever. But just try this at your free time. I think the idea is you want to know how you can check it. That answers the question. Any other question?
Yeah.
So so just you can just check for plagiarism check online, and then you can throw the work that you have there, and then you check it. That is how you check. Any questions? Okay, guys. If there are no questions, let us meet tomorrow at the same time, and then we will get to dive into some of the tools that you will use for email management, and also slide decks and presentation, as well as some two tools that you can use for your research work. I wish you the very best of your afternoon, and take very good care of yourselves. Cheers.